Yo, what up? Your boy's back with another banger like always. And in today's episode, I got some plans. I got some ideas, and you know how I am. I'm always indecisive on stuff, but we're switching it up. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the seats out of the 911 so that I can, I'll show you right now. So I'm gonna end up pulling these out because right now they sit way too close. And I'm gonna end up pulling them out and extending this bracket so that way I can push the seats further back. Don't really care to have rails, but yeah, we're gonna pop these seats out. All right, and just like that, we got the seats out. So now what I'm gonna do is put them in my room and remove the brackets and extend them, paint them, and all that good stuff. So let's go take the brackets off. All right, so we got these all extended and welded thanks to my pops. Now I gotta drill some holes and we'll be good to go. Hell yeah.
What?
Like when sparks fly, is it always the same rotation?
Yeah, it depends on which way you're rotating, yeah. So if you had your disc rotating the op cutting downward, the sparks would go downward.
Yeah, if I this way.
Yeah, should be able to. No, it's still good. Your blade's going up, that's why. So when you're spinning it, it's going.
Yeah, I get that. So how would you not do that then? You can't.
There's no real, cut it from the other way.
So we pretty much got the whole Z3 rack done with the garagistics set up. So now this should give plenty of clearance for the K-Power oil pan. So now, tomorrow night, it's going back into its home. Along with this one. No, this is not a 4-piston anymore. All right, and just like that, we're wrapped up over here for right now. We'll be back here tomorrow night, so I'm heading back to the pad. I'll see you guys when I get there. All right, so it's a little bit later in the day. I'm back at the pad. I actually had some time to mess around with some things. Put everything away, as you guys saw. But I've been messing with this chrome paint. And I'm not gonna lie, pretty happy with how it looks. For a fucking spray can and quick sprucing up of some parts, making them look a little bit better than what they were. Dude, you cannot go wrong. So what I'm gonna do is let these dry, and then I might even hit them with some clear just to make them pop a little bit more. But we got both of the Ks out. I swapped over the valve cover again, and I just noticed this. K-series have different valve covers. That's new to me. So yeah, I painted that valve cover because that's the one that's originally off of this one. So tomorrow I'm gonna pop the crank pulley off and prep this cover and spray this one chrome too so it matches the valve cover. So pretty happy with that. Gonna probably end up spraying the components down here, the water pump, alternator, power steering bracket that goes right here. So we'll do that. And then tomorrow I'm also gonna get to installing this bad boy and relocating the oil filter. So we'll get that tossed on. So that gets relocated. But yeah. And plans have changed. I don't think I announced it earlier, but I'm gonna end up using this engine for the Porsche and saving this one for the 2002 since I'm probably gonna jump on the Porsche first. So, oh yeah, and we got updates on. And this is pretty much where we sit on the convertible. Kind of bummed it like rained overnight, so we got a little bit of surface rust on the bare metal spots. Hopefully tomorrow the weather clears up and I can sand all this down again, prime it, and hopefully that'll be one of the final stages. But it's getting there. Still got to finish off the hood, got to finish the trunk, the front valence, and that's about it. It's looking real smooth. Still got to fill these holes, got to weld them in, and then Bondo, and it'll be good. But yeah, stoked with how this is coming along. Can't wait to see it finished. Got the bumpers right here. Gonna be prepping these tomorrow as well. Gonna see if I can find some new plastics. Rear had no plastics, I need all of them. And still waiting on parts for that poor thing. It looks this clean.
This is all tight, right? Control tight.
Actually, mine's cleaner.
What size are what size are the bolts?
Which ones? The
For the frame?
subframe bolts or 17s?
Both of them are 17s?
Yep.
Look, my dude.
Fuck my dude.
Fuck, my dude. What the fuck? Take a fucking breath, my dude. Is this my dude?
My dude.
Oh, man, put that red right there. Yeah.
That's gonna make this so much harder to complete. Why is that black one dangling right there? All of these.
These are professionally done.
Yeah. Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. You want to put
okay.
You want to put? Ready? Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Well, it's kind of rubbing on the belt. Oh, that's a bad idea. Yeah. All right.
That could fling off and shoot and hit somebody in the head, and you'll be all right.
Hope it didn't hurt nothing.
I think that was enough oil pressure.
Again? Yeah, go a little bit more.
Building up that oil pressure.
Yeah, let's go. Should fire right off.
Should start right away, right?
Yeah, I hope so. Praise the Lord, baby. Praise the Lord.
Prayers. Oh.
There's fuel. Ready?
Yeah.
Sure? Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck. Please do.
What up? It's your boy. It's another day and some more progress. So let me show you guys what I end up doing with those carbon fiber seats and the brackets so you guys can check them out. Finally gave myself a little bit more room in here so I won't smack my knees up against the dashboard. So let's see. All right, now this is way better. I've got way more room in here now. Get in with no problem. Gotta put the gauges in and all that, but not till we get the motor in. But yeah, pretty stoked. Came out pretty good if you ask me. I'm pretty happy with them. I can see myself driving this thing in the future like this. Now let's get to the convertible. But before we get to the convertible, I got a little announcement for you guys. My neighbor just opened up a new business. It's a coffee business. They're doing matcha and coffee and all that stuff. I'll drop their IG down in my description below if you guys can check them out, give them some reviews, you know, help them out. But next month, the first Sunday of next month, we're planning to hold a matcha and cars meet right here in the neighborhood. You're gonna be able to drive through one way of the cul-de-sac, come in, check out the cars, get your coffee, get your matcha, whatever, chill if you want to, and then drive right on out. So stay tuned for that. Flyers are in works right now, so hell yeah, I'm stoked for that. But let's get to the convertible now. So the vert is pretty much almost there. I got to finish up the hood a little bit, finish up the windshield pillar and the trunk, and that should be it. My neighbor's gonna be getting the paint pretty soon, so here he comes actually. So get the paint for this and then we'll be ready to spray her. But that's pretty much gonna be a wrap. Oh, actually, let me show you my one little part that I installed on my Z3, the K24Z3 that, well, let's talk about it because I haven't told you guys that much about it yet. So here is the K24Z3 with the PRL oil filter relocation block off kit installed. Here's a little idea of how the ITBs are gonna work with the plenum, painted the valve cover. And so, let me update you guys. This was the one that was in the 2002. What I'm gonna end up doing is using this one for the 911. So, this is the one that'll be going in there. All right, y'all, just like last episode, we're ending this one right here in the room. I'm tired. It's been a long day, so kind of, sort of, maybe. But if you guys enjoyed the content and what's going on, I'm trying to stay consistent again. So please leave all your feedback down in the comments. And you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. They're getting good. They're getting spicy, so stay tuned.